Welcome to Up Late. I'm Aisha Howard. We begin with a developing story: long lines, missed flights, and some frustrated travelers at airports all across the country, all because of a customs computer glitch. That's what was going on. Just look at this backup tonight at Dulles International Airport in Virginia. Video is posted to social media showing those long lines at processing checkpoints. Now, look at the scene at Atlanta's airport. Family members hugging after finally making it through the backup. Ryan Kruger is live tonight for us at Hartsfield-Jackson. Now, Ryan, how are things since the system has been restored out there tonight?
Yeah, system's been restored for a few hours now, Aisha. Those wait lines thankfully went down significantly. People were able to clear through. Now, Customs and Border Patrol still trying to figure out exactly what went wrong to their processing system, but they tell us they do not believe it was anything malicious at this point in time. As you said, there were a whole lot of hugs from family members who were waiting for hours as their loved ones were taking forever to clear through customs here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. The CBP tells us it was the computer systems that operating all of their processing of travelers that went down at several airports across the country. That created long lines for many travelers on this busy Friday night. We spoke with one woman. She was from El Salvador. She came here. She's moving her son to college. She's going to go to Auburn. She says she waited in line for hours.
So it did kind of complicate things for us because we're not from here. So we're going to get past midnight to Alabama. But I understand it was something out of their control, so it's okay.
Customs and Border Patrol says it was really just 2 hours that their system was down, but if you think about the fact they weren't able to process anybody in that 2 hours, the log jam it created certainly meant that people had to wait in line for several hours. Things are clearing up, though, thankfully. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, a frustrating